Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me, the Queen's back at it again. And is another new song of today. And I'm going to do another song review by the talented Frank Ocean. And he just released his new record, In My Room. And so far so good. This record is really dope. I really like Frank Ocean as an artist. He is creative, he is talented, and like I said, there's no need for introduction. He's pretty much is on a roll here. He's very into his creative zone. In My Room is a really cool record. I love the instrumentation of it. It does have that spacey vibe of R&B nostalgia, and the production to it. He pretty much has his own lane in his artistry. I like the up-tempo, the beat is more R&B and a little bit of hip-hop influence. And Frank Ocean, pretty much, he is an underrated artist because I've heard some of his songs before, but I always have liked the fact that Frank Ocean was able to carve out his own lane and not be afraid to express himself artistically, which I really do have respect for artists, like I said, pushing the narrative and pushing the envelope, making the music that they want to make. And with this record, I really love the vibe. It's very fun, it's very energetic. It's a record that you can vibe to, you can chill to, and really for him, he's basically expressing himself, and I like that. With male artists nowadays, it's they pretty much are taking the world by storm when it comes to the content and having that vulnerability and just having that emotion and just being able to connect with who they are as artists. And really, when I heard this record, it's really his music is more, it kind of gives me more of the lane of R&B, alternative. It's more kind of it's just that lane of out of respect for the Queen, but I hear Missy Elliott, that influence of avant-garde. It's not his music is not mainstream music, but it has more of that grit, and he has a lot of versatility. He's not afraid to really go against the grain with his music. And really, when I listen to his music, it's it's really unique, it's very different, but he makes good music, and I need to check out his music more because I feel for him being a male underrated artist, I feel that with him, he's very he's creative, and I like the fact that with him, his lane of his music is kind of he sets himself apart from other artists too, because even listening to him more, I do feel more that he's very artistic. I like that he pretty much is an artist where it's kind of we don't get to hear artists like him that often, period. Now, people have the right to agree with me, people have the right to disagree with me, but really when it comes to the sound and the direction of R&B and pop music infused with hip-hop and alternative, he does bring a certain distinct sound where everything doesn't sound the same and everything doesn't sound redundant. And really, it's for me, being a music critic, I'm already aware of good music. When I hear good music, I hear good music. I think Frank Ocean makes good music, and I understand that he makes music for himself and to cater to his fans. So it's really good for me to get into his own world, get into the zone of who he is as an artist. And I feel that this kind of music is more of that, I would say, it kind of gives me that feeling of just being able to just really take music and don't be afraid to switch it up. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to push yourself as an artist and be able to push your artistry. No matter, like I said, people have opinions on music nowadays, but music is subjective. But I feel like Frank Ocean's music, he gives a little bit of everything. He has like a dynamic and a unique sound where it's like you don't know what to expect from him. You don't know where his creative, like his mind, that creativity, for him as an artist. Like I said, I can relate because it's like being an artist sometimes, it's a challenge because you really are trying to like set yourself apart. You're really trying to like create a sound that, well, in music, but just in general, you're really trying to like have your own, identity. You're trying to really like say, yeah, this is who I am. This is what I have to offer to the table. And Frank Ocean, he does a really good job of just making sure that, he's pretty much like into his own artistry, and he doesn't care what people think about his music, and of course, artists, like I said, when you're secure with your art, and sometimes you may get sensitive, because hey, we all been there, but as long as you are confident in your work, regardless, you good, in my book. But overall, I think that this record right here is really, really dope. I really love it, and Frank Ocean, he's, doing his thing in music. I wish the brother continue to have success, continue to make good music, and that's all I gotta say. So In My Room is really, really, really a really cool record. I really like it, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So any Frank Ocean fans, let me know down below your thoughts, your opinions. Don't be afraid, to be welcome to my channel. It's all good over here, all love, peace, and positivity. And as always, like I said, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to hit that like button, that notification bell. Don't be afraid to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, stay tuned for the next episode of Gift Since 92, Dragon Ball Z, narrator reference. Peace. Bye-bye. This Super Saiyan is out.